In this Elementor tutorial video, I'm going to show how to make a custom header and footer using Elementor in Elementor Pro. As you can see over here that this is the basic theme, basic header and footer which is provided by the theme called Sydney. Okay, you can see that the header is very basic without any styling or whatsoever. And if you want to style it exactly the way you want, then you have to use the theme customizer, which is very complex and clunky in my opinion. And same for the footer, and you will not be able to make it exactly the way you want to. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show it how to design header and footer exactly the way, custom header and footer exactly the way you want to, using the Elementor page builder plugin and the pro version of Elementor. And if you don't have the pro version of Elementor installed on your WordPress website, then I'm providing the link to purchase it down in the description below. So you can purchase it and follow along the rest of the tutorial with me. Great. So in the first part of the video, I'm going to show how to make the header. And in the second part, I'm going to show how to make the footer. So let's get started. Okay, so in the first part of the video, I'm going to show how to make the custom header using Elementor Pro. So what I'm going to do now is go to the back end of our WordPress website, right? Then what I'm going to do, going to hover over templates, and then I'll go to theme builder over here, right? It is loading the theme builder. Now I'm going to hover over header, and I'm going to click on this plus icon over here, right? Great. You will be presented with some templates, but if you want to make it from scratch, then you can do so. So I'm going to make it from scratch just to show how it's done. I'm going to close this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply make a very simple header. I will click on this plus icon, and this will add a flexbox container, right, over here. And another thing that you have noticed that there's the name of the header, Elementor header number 392, and it is very kind of weird. So I'm going to click on this setting gear icon, and then I'm going to change the name to header one. Okay, I can change the name, and I have already added a container over here. I've already added a container over here. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this container. This while this container is chosen, I'm going to go to style. I'm going to let's click on this container over here. Okay, then I'm going to go to the style of the container. Then I'm going to go to background type. Going to go to color, and then I'm going to just choose this black color over here. Great. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this plus icon and site logo. You can choose this site logo if you have uploaded the logo from your theme, but if you think that you can simply add an image over here. Okay, then choose this image from over here. Great. Great. This is the logo which I've uploaded. And for the link, what you can do, you can go to custom URL over here. Instead of custom URL, you can choose the domain name of the website. You can put it over there so that when someone clicks on the logo, it redirects them to the front end of the website. Or you can do this dynamically in case you need to change your website from a whole staging site to live site. Then you can simply use the dynamic option to choose site URL. Okay, simply click on this dynamic tags over here and choose site URL. Great. Now it is done, and now I'm going to click on over here, and I'm going to drag and drop this WordPress menu over here. So I have already have created a menu at the back end of our WordPress website. So I placed it over here, and it is automatically pulling this menu over here. So the next thing to do is click on this container over here. I'll click on this container. Great. And you go to layout. And then what you're going to do, you see this is vertically aligned. Okay. but I want to place them side by side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this direction, uh, row horizontal. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to align item center, and then I'm going to choose this option, space between. Great. So you see that now it's looking like a typical header over here. So I'm going to click this logo and make it much smaller. Go to click on this logo and go to style, and width I'm going to change it to pixels and make it 140 pixels. Great. Now it is looking much better. And for this menu over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to change the color of this menu from to white. So this is the white color. If I hover over it, let's see if there is a color change. No. So I'll click on this hover option and change it to another color on hover. So I can have it to be dark orange on hover. You see that it is dark orange. There are some lines appearing below the menu items, but I don't want that. You can keep it if you want. So I'm going to click on this contain pointer and choose to none. You see now, you see there is no line, only the color change. Great. So let's check how our header looks right now. Great. Now we can do another thing. We can click on this section over here, Flexbox container, and change the width. Okay, width, maybe make the content width much wider, 1250. Great, so that they are much farther apart. Let me close this one over here. You see now it's looking better. Great. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to check for the tablet. The tablet also looks fine, but if I click over here, let's see how it looks. You see, it doesn't look nice, this toggle button. You see how it's opening it up. It's expanding the header. Great. To fix that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to style and scroll down, go to toggle over here, go to color. I'm going to change the toggle color to white, maybe hover color to again to this orange color over here. Let me scroll up a bit. This my yellow color. Great. I'll make this. You see, it's turning into this yellow color. And you see this case of it opening it up. Okay. We can fix that really easily. Go to content and then simply turn this option off on full weight. Okay. Great. Now if you click it, now let me show how it looks. You see it opens up nicely. Great. It opens up nicely. If I click on this, it will close. And let me check the mobile menu. You see the mobile header version also looks fine. You see how it opens up and it closes. Great. Great. We're done making the header. So let's see the original header. Let's check it out. Let's open this page up in a new tab. Great. And see, this is the how the original header looks right now, and all messed up. And this theme is all not by Elementor. It's a it's a just a free WordPress theme which I found in the WordPress directory. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to publish the header which I've made. I'm going to click on publish, and now you see this option add action. Okay, click on this, and you see entire site. I want to apply this header to the entire website. So I'm going to click save and close. Great, it is published. Now let's check how it looks. Now if I refresh this page, you see our custom header appears nicely over here. Great. If I try to make this smaller, you see this is the mobile version how it appears. Works perfectly fine. Okay. Great. So now I've shown the how to make the header custom header using Elementor Pro. In the next part I'm going to make of this video, I'm going to show how to make the footer. So let's get started. Okay, so in this part of the video, I'm going to show how to make a footer, custom footer using Elementor and Elementor Pro. So I'm going to make a very simple footer over here, just like this one, where you have the menu at the top and copyright text at the bottom over here. So very simple over here. So I'm going to go, I'm at the back end of the WordPress website. I'm going to hover over templates and I'm going to go to theme builder. Click over. Then header is already added. Header is already added. I'm going to go to footer over here. There is no footer over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a new footer. Click on add new. And you will find some templates over here. So I can use from the templates just to show that in the first part I've shown how to make it from scratch. But to save time, just going to show how to make it using a template over here. So I'm going to add a template over here. If I scroll down, you see that this is the nice footer template by Elementor. Right. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the name to something else, such as I'm going to click over here and I'm going to name it footer. F-double-O footer. Footer one. Great. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to like make some changes over here. I'm going to click on this container and then go to style and background. I'm going to make it a dark background. For example, if I go to maybe this gray background, let me check how it looks. This one over here, like kind of gray. And I can make this copyright text white. I can make the text color to this white color. And there is the menu over here. You can go to style and over here I can change the color to text color to white over here. Great. Now see it looks nicer. And there are social icons over here. I can click on style and also make it white. And when I hover over it, I can make the color of these icons orange. Okay. If I hover over it, so this is, oh sorry, this is the phone number. These are the social icons. So I'll click on this Facebook, Twitter. Great. I can make this color white. Primary color. I'll make this color white. And when I hover over it, I can hover. The secondary color is going to be like dark, this one, dark orange. Now if I hover over it, it turns orange. Great. And you see this the copyright text. You can change it. You can click over here and change it your copyright text over here. Great. You can check. And if I check this on check the how it looks on tablet, it looks fine. And here is the phone number. You can click on this and go to content and change it to your phone number, and you can also add the link to the phone number. And over here, if you click over here and go to content, then you can just put links to each of the social icon over here, social pages over here you have. And this is the WordPress menu that is going to be pulled from the backend. If you click over here, go to content, you can also change the menu to something else. If you have several menus, a special menu for the footer, you can change it, such as a menu with privacy policy, terms of service, contact, etc. Special menu for the footer, you can change that too. Now if I check the mobile version, on mobile you see it turns into a toggle. You can keep it, or you can, what you can do, you can uh, change it to links. I can change it to this link type of thing. Then I will need to make it with 100%. Then make it with 100%. And you can also center align it, Or okay, let me check how to do this. I can click over here and change the width of this to 100. Great. So I think it looks nice. Great. All of them look nice. So this is the footer which I've made. Okay, my footer is ready to be published. So I'm going to click on publish over here. And same way, I'm going to add the condition over here. I'll click on add condition. Entire site, fine. I'm going to click on save and close. Great. Now, if I check this front end of the website, this the my header over here. Let me refresh. Let me see if I check the see the footer. Great. Now you see our new footer. So you see this is how easily you can make a custom header and footer using Elementor and Elementor Pro plugins. Okay. So I hope that you have found this video useful. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.